Hello and welcome. We're going to have a quick look at ASD today. Quick spin around how we can create a detail view or detail views and sections and cuts, etc. of this typical connection detail. First of all, what I want to do, just describe the layout. We've got a work frame with a column, a beam, and a typical connection applied to it. So beam end plate to column flange, 4 bolts, couple of stiffeners in the column, and a weld. And the fact that we've done that has automatically created 2 assemblies here for the column and for the beam. The box is the work frame. Okay, so nothing new there, hopefully. First thing we need to do is create a group of all of this. So I just select all of my parts, go to group. It's a standard group that I want to name, and let's call this connection. Call this group connection. Align it with the world coordinate system, because if we don't, it's all going to look very funny. Notice I've turned on groups here in my filter list, so that appears now in my model. Nothing in parts, but positions, I've got one there called connection, so a group is automatically given a connection. The thing now is, what can I do with it? Okay, so obviously, hopefully you're familiar with creating views and assigning documents to various positions. If I just attach a document and attach a group to that, notice that's 1 to 20 at the moment, so that's still quite a large document. Okay, and I can then get some views up very quickly of that whole group. Now notice that it is all of the beam and all of the column, because those are the elements that I selected. Bear with me on this, because I'm going to use some AutoCAD commands next to crip those down a little bit further. But I thought what I'll do is very quickly, at the moment, that is based off a group template. So let's have a look at the template for group here, and ignore the fact that it's sitting onto a white sheet. They all get resized to by proportion into the available viewport. Okay, so if I have a look at, so let's have a look, see what we've got here. So in this viewport I've got a cut, in this I've got a side, in this view top view, and then above I've got front view. So if I want to add another view in there, I can do so. And indeed, I've experimented with a sheet that has got all views of a connection on, and then you can take cuts to your heart's content, basically. Okay, so let's have a look at this connection drawing again. Here it is. I can do the standard AutoCAD commands, activate a viewport, zoom in on something, and it's not going to affect anything. These key dimensions are controlled via the dimension styles. So if you want some help on the dimension styles, what's shown, what's not shown, etc., you know, we can cover that again. But what I want to do is I'm going to go to drawings, and I've got these 4 options here about cuts. So I can add a view detail, I can add a cut or a section, I can do some automatic cuts, and I can move a cut. Okay, so these are the first 2 that I'm interested in. Okay, moving on. What we're going to do is we're going to do a cut on section on this detail here. So we'll go to the add cut tool. So we're going to try and first point. No, that is not the add cut. So we're going to hopefully carry on. I think there's a bit of a mix up with the audio. I had to redo this last bit of audio. Forgive me. Yeah, so it wasn't add cut, it's add section, so it's defined by at least 3 points. So we get the plane of the cut and the direction of the cut, and then the depth of the cut. Automatically creates a detail once we've given it a section, and we can do stuff with that. We can even go and add an enlarged detail on that itself. Don't worry about the fact that it all appears to be going into the same viewport. That is the case, definitely. But when we expand the positions, you will see that the documents are automatically creating these views. Now these views are the blocks effectively that ASD will extract to create your drawings. Now remember, if you use them as blocks, then you can use the X-clip command to tidy up the views, and that's what I was saying about the fact that don't worry about the fact that we've got all of the members showing. With the X-clip command, we can actually use it to restrict the amount of member that we see, which is good news. And again, you can do all those little bits with regards to adding extra dimensions to the views if you want to, but remember to lock the dimensions in the view so that the next time the view is regenerated, those dimensions will still be there to the right member. Otherwise they'll just disappear, and we don't want that. So here we go, just creating some more sections so they can be in any viewport, any view direction, any depth, and it takes the cut and has a look to see what's there. The way that these views are annotated is all controlled by the dimension styles, and you can have plates visible, numbered off, dimensions everywhere, you name it. Play around with the dimension styles until you come up with a suitable look and feel for your details.